everyone, welcome back to SLuredWOrds, plays FTL. Last episode, we're doing alright. You know, I think we're struggling a little bit at times, but for the most part, we've been hanging in there. The sector's been largely abandoned since a series of battles decimated the local population. An unusual alien race is poorly scouting the area. Best be to be on your guard. We're still at 19 oxygen, like we have always been. There's a store nearby. And we got some stuff to sell, right? Yeah, might as well stop by. Maybe sell the hull beam. Maybe sell both and get some better weapons in general. I don't know. You arrive at an empty space station, no doubt banned due to Lane's threat. Life signatures are detected at the ship depot, and you spot a few crew signs saying everything must go. None of this really interests me. We do need some fuel, though. And I do kind of want some hull repairs as well. Let's get to green. What do we want to do here? I think we honestly just want to buy another power. Turn off the ion bomb for now, because it's probably not going to do too much help for us while we have the hacking still. Or, what I should say is it might be a little bit redundant while we have hacking. We might be better off using the burst laser. A distress signal is coming from a system, or the distress signal is from the system is coming from a slug vessel and attacked by the Lanius. The slug begged for assistance as the Lanius tear into their hull plating. Let's attack this Lanius ship. Let's hack as well. Do it right away, honestly, at this point. Wait for hacking. Do this now. Do this now. See what happens with hull beam. Yeah, I kind of figured. Damn it. Oh well, that's okay. We still playing for our Sol and Shield, so that's cool. It's free cash money. Let's wait. Nice. Please hull beam next time, my bad. Yeah, okay, you're gonna fire. My bad. Oh, I did that way too early. Turn off auto fire right now. Yep. You're dead. Amen. We didn't take any damage, which is great. Like, the fact that we're taking no damage in Sector 5 is awesome. Also, great hull. The slugs taking advantage of the firefight fled the system. So much for the gratitude. Or so much for gratitude. Let's go here. Upon arrival, you're immediately surrounded by chaos. The planet's anti-ship battery is firing at a number of landing ships. One combat ship mistakenly believes your ship has arrived to assist the planetary defenses. Really? Combat positions. Yeah, I mean, have you seen my ship, dude? You really believe that? I'm like one of the enemy? Bro, I'm on your side, bro. Though I don't like all your lasers. Why didn't I do that earlier? Pretty fast we did that. Anyways, so last episode we got started ranking John Mayer. I did get my power rankings at the end, but I want to go through more of my reasoning behind it. Ship breaks apart, and you decide to salvage when the opportunity rises. You finish off the assailant with the help of the anti-ship battery, but the fight rages on in distance. Best believe before you get dragged into it again. I agree. Let's get some more. Let's say a shop nearby. I mean, it's not. We're at Sector 5. I should probably be upgrading my shield. We got solid shield, but I should be really saving for that right now. The charts indicate this was the location of a small skirmish over a military facility on a nearby moon. Ollie scans pick up no signs of the debris from either the battle or the station. Yet another area struck dry by the Lanius. So we left off on all the live albums, except for Where the Light Is. What comes after all the live albums for power rankings? Next, I'm gonna say is battle studies. Battle studies followed up Continuum, right? And I mean, it was all right, especially like the later half. I felt like the rebel scout patrols nearby the beacon. Ha! I knew someone would sneak through the sector, or I knew you were trying to sneak through the sector. As soon as you heard it, became treacherous. Surrender. Fuck that. I don't like all this stuff. This is pretty bullshit. It's a lot of fucking defenses, dude. I'm waiting for everything. At least these two together. Annoying, but we should still. Oh, I didn't use the hull beam. That was bad. We did stop the missile launch though, and we got the hack. Let's wait. Do it like this. Sorry, like this. Like this. Yeah, that's how we want to do it. I mean, should be PSP pumped up as FTL. They're trying to escape. You clearly best us. Me the quest of life. Here's a good amount of like missiles and fuel. We don't need any missiles though. We're doing all right on fuel. It's not a lot of scrap. Nah, fam. I want more. Like, if I could sell missiles back to the shop, I'd be like, sure, definitely. But I can't do that. Anyway, so yeah, Battle Stories Followed Up Continuum, which I think is his best non-live album. And probably best album, like, of his official... Like, I should say official, but, like, you know, studio-produced album-wise, like, that... I think Continuum definitely is my favorite from John Mayer. It is my favorite album, but it's my favorite studio-produced album. While the other... My favorite album is actually a live album, but... Yeah, ship explodes, leave behind scrap material. A lot more scrap. That was much... Yeah, I think that's better for us. Let's, do this. Let's get some... We gotta still get 60 scrap for the power, but we're not doing bad. Let's go here first. You arrived at the location of a recent battle. Judging from the debris, some settlers attempt to fight off a number of small landing ships, although it's impossible to say who instigated the aggression. A few skirmishes can be seen in the distance, but more notably, a lone landing ship is firing on a heavily damaged civilian vessel. Let's attack the landing ship. You charge your weapon to quickly get the landing ship's attention. Let's go for the shields. We'll do it like right away. Maybe I could wait for hacking a little bit. Maybe that's what I'll start doing in the future, maybe. The landing's craft breaks apart, and he needs to contact the civilian ship. The ship you saved was badly damaged in the battle. Most crew has to be dropped off at a nearby station. One officer, 20 crew. Seymour, welcome aboard. You're really good at repairing, you say? I'll tell you what, you're gonna be a bodyguard. It's not exceed 20, right? Exceed 20! Wow! What happened, dude? Oh, man, we got so lucky. We got so lucky we noticed that just in time. Oh, my God. I am weak. We gotta really keep an eye on hacking, especially in these banned sectors, which is, you know, Fans Edition specific content, which is gonna have a lot more of the hacking to begin with. But, oh, man. You arrive at the beacon and notice a small rebel ship chasing a landing scavenger away from a wrecked rebel battleship. As soon as the rebel notices you and moves to attack, the landing ship returns to their prey like flies on garbage. Flies on garbage. Anyways, Let's wait for everything, because I think I need to do like a big combination of things. Wait on this. Do this first. And then hack. Nice. Let's wait. Actually, let's do it now. Five rooms, you say? I can get 4, but I'll get more damage, but I gotta, like, get on screen. There we go. The ship repeatedly hails you. Looks like they want to surrender. Again, that's a worse deal than the other one we had before, I think, honestly. Fire this as well. And this. They're dead. Same positions as well. The ship explodes, leaving behind scrap material. Alright. There's another store. Let's go to the store first before we upgrade our shields, but probably what we're going to do next. Like I said, I might get rid of the hull beam. It's doing good work for us, so don't get me wrong, but I think there are better weapons than it. So let's just see what they have first, though. A large transport ship undergoing maintenance hails you. Greetings, friends. We are getting out of the sector as soon as the coolant shaft is fixed, and I suggest you do the same. I expect those damn metal freaks to come out and try to melt down our ship at any moment. We're trying to offload some inventory. Interested in buying something? Sure. Backup battery, maybe at this point. We can sell these too. Do you want to buy some shit, maybe? Do you want to unload some stuff? Anyways, let's do backup battery because I like that. Let's upgrade this and do this twice. Probably gonna try to upgrade hacking next, or maybe even cloaking. Perfect. Okay, that's how we wanted this done. Kind of gotta make a beeline no matter what. But let's go here. A small rebel ship is docked at a small station. You try to lay a little bit of spots so you power up the weapons. Probably should have been doing this right away, but actually we didn't want to wait a little bit for the hull beam, right? So do now. Get ready. Do this now. I think we'll do more damage this way. The ship repeatedly hails you. Looks like they want to surrender. So we have not gotten all about talking about John Mayer. I kind of got, you know, in the later sectors it is harder to do that, but so much more to min-max, especially when your weapons are in sync. Anyways, so yeah, after the live albums, it's battle studies. That's where I was. So battle studies, you know, it was after Continuum. I thought Continuum was so good. It was a nice refreshing change to see John Mayer go a little bit more for just like the basic topics. He was trying to get more of like a wordly view with Continuum and kind of like talk about the problems that way. And it's still a soft rock manner, but it was definitely better. And you got to see John Mayer's guitar skills really shine in that album the most too. I feel like. So yeah. Continuum's really good, but Battle Studies, well, I thought it was alright. I didn't feel like it really followed through or improved upon on Continuum. So that's why it comes next. It was an alright album, and this is actually really close to. Next album is Born and Raised, because while I do think Battle Studies is objectively better than well, actually, no. Let me restate this. I do think Battle Studies is. Okay, so here's the thing. Actually, Born and Raised is technically a little bit objectively better. I think personally because it explores like a new kind of like theme for John Mayer. So I think objectively it's a little bit better that way. I also think subjectively it's a little bit better because I do like this like aesthetic he goes with Born and Raised versus Battle Studies. Felt like it has an interesting theme, but I think Born and Raised had a better theme to it. So I really like Born and Raised aesthetically. But ships below is a much got material. Let's continue on real quick. Let's go to stress beacon. Well, real quick. If we go here, they're gonna be here. You go here, they're gonna be. Oh, we actually have time for this. So let's go here. This beacon appears to have been set up for it with an asteroid field to access the mining settlement. However, half the settlements have been assembled by a number of lane scavengers. The military escort moves to scare you off. All right. No hacking, so we're good on that. Let's shield. They already have cloaking. So yeah, anyway, so Battle Studies, Born and Raised. He's supposed to say about Born and Raised. Born and Raised was, like I said, I really love aesthetically, but I felt like it, I don't know, could have been pushed a little bit further. And there's some really good songs on it, don't get me wrong. Also, I love how the asteroids have taken out our solid shields. This is great. Fucking longest camo ever, man. Wait a little bit longer. Now attack. Really? Illy? Is that how we're gonna do this? Okay, so this is how we're doing this, huh? Let's be smart about this, right? Okay, if we can't be that smart about it, let's be like kind of smart about it, like this. Perfect. The landing ship hails. This is actually a really good deal. The landing ship hails you. You translate struggles, bring out, prevent death, merciful, penitent. Do you believe they're trying to surrender? I will take that. That's a really fucking great deal. Okay, everyone back to position first off. Sorry, Alex, you're dead. Let's next off turn on the oxygen. And while we're waiting for everyone to respawn and have our guys get reanimated, let's talk more about John Mayer's and ranking John Mayer. So next I have to Born and Raised. Paradise Valley. Real quick, so there's any other EPs I'm forgetting about. Actually, you know what? I will put one more thing, like a little like weird one. There's a EP called Village Sessions, which is like a bunch of acoustic recordings, I believe, from Continuum, and that's also pretty good. It's not my favorite like acoustic stuff, but it's definitely got a little nice touch. So I'm gonna put that after Born and Raised. It's a small EP. I don't like every EP version of it, but it was interesting to say the least. So next is Paradise Valley. I think that comes. Well, actually, this is really hard. You know what? I didn't realize this. I didn't really like to search for everything. I completely misremembered that. So this is actually okay. Let me restart some stuff. Sorry about that. Let's go back to Battle Studies. So forget about Born and Raised. Battle Studies, and I'm gonna say search for everything is my next is the next ranking. I really do respect John Mayer. He, in the fact that he at least is over time working on his musical sound and style. Like lately, he's been influenced by the soft pop of like Khaled, Frank Ocean, and stuff like that. And you can see it like and stuff. It's like little mini works. You like start seeing 2017, but like with his 2018 release, for example, and some of the stuff he's appeared on, you can definitely tell he is interested in that and exploring that right now for his music. And I think that's a cool thing. I think that's a good direction to go. And it's something I'm actually even a fan of because I do like Khaled and some of that stuff. I do worry in the future, like if it's gonna have the same thing's gonna happen where soft pop is gonna be kind of looked on as insane because it's gonna be overplayed like crazy. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. The satellite defense system's gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach it without being fired upon. They're looking to help fix or disable it. Let's have our engine crew remotely repair the targeting system. Your crew was able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. The station gives you its thanks along with the reward. My God. Okay, first off, cloning bay, turn off. Turn this on. Next, off to the shop. There's not. We are gonna make this. I saw that first. I got a little bit worried, but let's do this. And this for now. I don't know. I want to see what's in Sector 6, you know, maybe shop-wise. I just want to see. Curious. You come across a landing ship in the process of absorbing a rebel automated scout. If you scare off the lanes, you could probably make use of it. Let's fight the ship. Yeah, definitely. If you power up your weapons, which quickly gets the attention of the ship. Dang it. I'm trying to open my phone real quick while we're putting this battle. So anyways, yeah, I didn't realize. There's not a lot of songs I really like from The Search of Everything. I still feel like it was a little bit too soft and not enough to the pop aspect. And so it really made this like weird mix where, well, some songs were interesting for sure. Wasn't as into it. So that comes after Battle Studies. That honestly might even come before Battle Studies. So let me try. So live albums, The Search for Everything, Battle Studies. Then it's gonna be what was that album called? Born and Raised. Then it's gonna be Born and Raised. I didn't use hacking. Goddamn. Real quick, I just want to quickly get this set up. Fire up on this, yeah. Okay. Let's use hacking now. No miss, we need to dodge. Again, we're doing actually really good right now, but honestly, like a little side tangent again. Like, our ship is... We have not taken damage in a while. Let's just say that. Easy. The lanes kind of breaks apart and you inspect the automated ship the rebels was absorbing. You find a ship that was built in a method of warning the rebel fleet of contact with your ship. You feed some false data by your ship's whereabouts that should keep the fleet off your tail. I wish I would have gotten that earlier, but whatever. You arrive at the long-range beacon when you have FTL traffic charge. Jump to the next sector. You recognize the ship of a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers slavers for cheap. Let's attack the slaver scum. Let's hack. Use it right away. Fuck it. I want to make sure we take down that missile launcher. Anyway, so yeah, so I was just re-looking at the album again. I realized how like little songs I liked from, which is funny because I actually do kind of respect the album still. But Search for Everything was just kind of like an album. It's like it's still built too soft to me. It kind of harkened back to those soft pop roots we were talking about before with like, even for the live albums, like with like his very early stuff. It felt too much more like that and not enough of an evolution into like the soft pop that has been happening lately. We surrender, take more of our slaves tribute. If destroyers all die anyways. Oh, first off, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take one more. Where are we gonna put you though? Surrender is not an option. I don't know. But it's the slave ship destroyed. They won't continue to leave trade, but my life's probably lost on a ship. I don't know. I just didn't really need another crew member, really, you know? Anyways, let's go song control. My God, dude. Might just upgrade my shields. We'll see. Because our weapons are almost good, too. All we gotta do is upgrade our weapons by 1. You arrive in Solid Space. From what you heard, they anticipate the coming war and made preparations to hold their borders. Okay, let's go here. You spy 2 power ships looking into nebula here. They remain unaware of your presence. You're able to at least have your scans to identify the cargo. One is carrying fuel, the other is carrying ammunition. You begin to drift away from each other. Let's secure the fuel supplies. You jet towards the pirate with the fuels and supplies and engage. Hopefully lead ship in one piece. I doubt that. We'll see though. Okay, I can match you on that though. Let's do that. And do that. We turn off oxygen. Or turn off the hacking. We don't need hacking. Let's do this. Okay, anyway, so this should be a bit of an easier battle. 'Cause our ship's kind of down powered right now from the, you know, EMP thing. I do not aim the burst laser because I'm a fool. They still can't hurt us, so I don't give a shit. Come on, fit. Nice cut. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I'm gonna place it all the way down the bottom there. But I do respect that. I do respect the album a lot. In that album being to search for everything, because it does start to at least. It's after for one John Mayer's exploration into Vulcan country, and so but instead of going back to like his roots, he's even exploring a little bit more of the newer scene a little bit with it. I feel like he could have gone further. So objectively, I don't think it's that amazing, but I do have to respect it. And subjectively, I didn't really like a lot of the songs. So then it's gonna be battle studies. Then it's gonna be boring race for the same reasons. Then last but not least is Paradise. Before we get to like the top ones. Paradise Valley. That's gonna be my next album on the ranking. This is probably like number 3. It's country. I'm not a big fan of country personally, but John Mayer does it well here, and his guitar skills especially shine the most on this album. I find, at least personally. Besides like his live stuff, and maybe Continuum, but even then, I would say it's about as equal as Continuum when it comes to his guitar abilities. But in the sense that Paradise Valley does it differently. He explores the different aspects of, like, a different aspect of John Mayer's guitar skills in a new setting. Well, for his Continuum, felt like it was more like background noise. Paradise Valley had more of that leading sound that John Mayer can do so well as well. Especially as seen in his live album. So yeah, Paradise Valley I actually really liked a lot, because at least for John Mayer's, from the aspect of John Mayer, because it really showed off his guitar skills. And I would love to see more of that kind of stuff. Also, again, it's just cool to see that he, as a concept, he was even going to explore country in the first place and did something unique with it. I felt like the ship obliterated. Only scant fuel canisters can be scavenged from the wreckage before the ice storm clears, and you have to jump away. Let's turn off this all. Do this, and sure. This. So 19. Let's go here. So next off, and this is the top 2, like some of my favorite albums from John Mayer. You got Continuum. That, of course, is a given for number 2. The nebula turns out to be a hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Sultan Border Police. They don't seem to prepared to risk leave with the coordinates and open fire. Okay. Excuse me. So yeah, Continuum, of course, really good guitar skills. It's definitely a bump up from heavier things. The concept itself of the album too explores a lot more. Is a lot more different from what he's exploring before. Whereas before he's kind of exploring the very easy subjects with soft rock. At least with this, he gets some. It's still a little bit soft rock, but it gets a lot more dynamic. And so I'm real quick as well. Let's hack. That's what I was trying to think what we need to do first. Should have done this way sooner. But I gotta talk about John Mayer. Sue me. Do this. Do this. Camo. Okay, I'm just glad we took down the missile launcher. That's the big one. Don't think I took down my cloaking, but it's whatever. Real quick, let me concentrate on this. Ah, you fucker. I'm gonna have hacking in a second here. You're not gonna be dead from this. I'm shocked, actually, not looking at. Let's use the burst laser on the weapon. Then go for shields with the flak, maybe if we have time. Nice. And then it's just easy street from here. Again, our ship's doing really good right now, by the way. Like, we're looking really set. Like, if we're not taking damage from a ship like this, it has, like, a lot of hull plates, a lot of weapons. Like, we're doing real good. The rock ship moves to defense positions, transmits a white flag signal, seems to be willing to buy the lights. Nah. You're dead. Anyways, yeah, so Continuum, it's just so much a big improvement. And the subject, too, that's the biggest thing as well. Props John May for exploring. He explores kind of like new subject matter a little bit. It was kind of like what was going on in the world at the time a little bit. He didn't get too deep, but he got even like hits like you gotta keep on waiting for the world to change. Kind of it's a good example for how that reflection. He kind of like reflects this, this bad stuff going on in the world right now, and always, and within the album, which is a very cool thing to do comparative to what he was doing before, which is like very basic topics like, oh man, I love this person. Like, bleh. Romance, right? Unless, like, it's, especially if that's what you make a whole album on, if it's just, But then again, I guess the Beatles, right? But anyways, yeah. Continuum, really good. I'd highly recommend it if you want to listen to, like, at least one Sean Mayer album. That's the one I would recommend if it's not going to be a live album. If it's going to be a live album, and it's going to be any album at all, I am going to tell you to choose to listen to Where the Light Is. It's a very long album, but for one, oh my god, like this album is amazing. You feel naked without functioning sensors. You have expected a rebel ship to appear behind a cloud at any moment. However, none come. For one, there's like, oh my god, it's a store. Let's go to the store and maybe this nebula. We don't need to hit all the nebulas up. After this store, we're gonna also probably upgrade something like crazy. Still not fascinated by other species. What am I doing with my hat? And set up something of an alien knickknack shop here when I take a look. I think it's time a whole beam. You've done good work for us. That's so much better. Insane power consumption. It's another store? It's not. Okay, let's get shields first. We gotta save some more scraps. We still want to get the ion bomb going, but we're having 2 flags now. We're set, especially with the hacking too. We're in sector 6 and we're like upgrade to level 4 shields. This is ridiculous, my guys. Like seriously, this is an amazing run right now. Let's just try not to fuck it up by having an oxygen exceed 20. Like I said, we got so lucky that one time. It was so close. I just hope we didn't miss something along the way. But I think I would have, because I would have seen the other room like re-auction and be over the threshold at that point. So I think we're still fine. You pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing stolen fighter. The Mantis, they're here. Please, you interrupt with fire off the port bow. But anyway, so first off, with Where the Light, the strongest thing is the covers John Mayer does on his album. For one, we did kind of start seeing this in Continuum a little bit. I didn't hack. I'm a fool. Waste of Sol and shield, but whatever. Do these. Beautiful. Chico can get in there and help. Finish off this burst laser if we can. Here we go. They're dead. See, everyone back to position. The ship explodes behind scrap material. Alright. here. Might actually be able to still help with the other nebula now looking at it. But first off, this drone is not looking for you. Perhaps scouting ahead for... What time is it, by the way? Oh, we're fine. Perhaps it's scouting ahead for the rebel expansion, or maybe they're seeking to use the nebula as cover. Regardless, they identify as hostile. Okay, let's go for shields. Now we can kind of use it right away, too, because we have 2 flags, no longer, and the whole beam's no longer holding us back. I just want to make sure we take down these weapons, like hardcore. Like that, see, that's why I did that, because I was afraid we were going to miss some shit. Let's do flak again, but this time we'll split it up. We do gotta watch out for the hacking here. So honestly, let's try to take that down like ASAP. Thank you. I do not want them getting that off. And it's good that we're keeping an eye out for it, you know? Anyway, so we just started seeing this in Continuum. We saw some covers by John Mayer from Jimi Hendrix, like Bullet's Love. Ah, fuck. But like he goes hardcore. Of course you got the big one, Free Fallin' by Tom Petty's on there. But there's like so many like blues and other stuff too where this is where you really see John Mayer's, again, his guitar skills shine and understand why he is so respected in the industry. Attack again. Should have done, probably could have done that earlier now thinking about it, but oh well. Go for this. So first off, you got like all these different like covers and like blues stuff. Like his blues stuff is where he's like his improvisation, like it's where he shines the best. But like also for like his other songs, they like, all, especially at the end, burst into like these amazing covers. Oh, not amazing covers, but amazing like guitar solos. And then in the beginning too, I think he has like an acoustic bit, which is also pretty good. But like like this album is so fucking good. Like you got hits from Continuum like Hold On to Whatever you, I Don't Trust Myself with Loving You, Gravity. And these are boosted 10 times further by this album, like from the original version. That's why I think I truly have to say, with his live performance, this live album, that is the top John Mayer album. And it might have to go on my wall. And if you're gonna pick up any album and you just want to see what I'm talking about with John Mayer, like, cause it's unstable not to like his music, but if you just want like a little bit of something from him, like at least like you know like you'd like every once in a while. Or you want to see what I'm talking about with him being so good, it has to be Where the Light Is. And then also, you know, like you see some other guitar skills from him. For example, like with the end of Halo 2 and his work on that, that was always some really nice atmospheric guitar. The ship explodes. We might scrap, by the way. I get way into what I'm talking about. Let's go here and then here and here. We are gonna make the nebula, which is crazy, but that's amazing as well. Crazily amazing. It's worried that the rebels have penetrated so deep into uncharted space, even if it's only unmanned craft. It's armed with weapons, and you should do the same. Strong, oh, what am I doing? Strong drone, not too worried about it. Nice. And yeah, I mean, and next off, it's on to Complete 180. We're going to Nirvana. I've not started yet, though I haven't worked for a little bit today. I actually been kind of really jamming out to, I heard it on my, like, this come up randomly in my liked section from Spotify. Listen to Wax again, that rapper I was talking about, that's really good. And yeah, he's definitely really, like, underrated for sure. There's this, he's got an acoustic version of this song from his first album that came out like years and years later called Don't Need. And the acoustic version's so good. And it's just, and it inspired me to kind of write some songs. But so I've been kind of doing that today. But also, instead of like listen to other stuff, because there's some good advice that John Lennon gave George Harrison when it comes to writing songs. Once you're like working on something, let's do this first. Once you're kind of like in a mood and working on something, don't stop until the song's complete, because otherwise you're gonna get out of the mood and it's gonna kind of affect the whole songwriting process. Which is, I think that's some good advice. So I got everything but the hook down, but I did kind of create like a little bit of rap that kind of reminded me of just a little bit of that. I still gotta get like even like the whole beat down, but I got like some verses up and kind of playing in my head how it would kind of sound like. Actually, I like it. I'm not gonna get into it because it's not complete yet. I want some throwing a few more. Also, I'm just so super laggy right now. Ship explodes. We might scrap material. Okay. Look, I think it's got very laggy, so I'm gonna quickly. I can't pause it. I think I have to restart my computer. Okay, so I think we're gonna end the episode here. We are 40 minutes in, anyways. I don't like how the audio's messed up right now. So thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, come like, subscribe, and we're doing really good on this run. I'll see you next time. Peace out.